What's up, y'all? We back outside with it with the rain. You know what I'm saying? We back outside with it with the rain. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the big boy van, the big. Yo, how y'all doing, man? Welcome back to For the Love of. I'm Tammy, and today we talking about For the Love of Forgiveness. I have to talk about this because there's some people in my life I need to forgive. But in truthfulness, let me stop being crazy. Forgiving people is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. I've been doing it a lot, growing up. So there's certain parts of it that I feel like I understand a little bit more. But even in my grown boy age, I recognize that sometimes you don't want to forgive people. Sometimes you really want to hold on to that like hate and all that stuff like that. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because I've been in a situation. My family's been in a situation where there's been some people that I really like have some bad animosity towards. And today I was going to even see them, maybe even confront them a little bit. But that got repelled. You know what I'm saying? God probably had understanding. He probably saw my heart and was like, nah, this boy filled with a lot of anger right now. But he also touched upon my heart the idea that forgiveness is not something that comes easy, because it's not something that always comes naturally to us. Because a lot of times we want to hold on to that pain, we want to carry that pain, we want to carry that anger because it fuels us. Because if something happens to you and you get angry, but then you lose that anger, it's like, well, what can you do? You feel like you don't get justice. I'm guessing that's the whole reason why even I'm acting the way I'm acting, is because I want justice. I want something to be done. At the end of the day, the way I'm seeing it is that I have to learn a little harder to forgive people regardless of how I feel about the situation, because there is a God upstairs who has forgiven me for all the sins I've done. I've also recently been battling with myself, my heart and my mind, and I've always come to the same conclusion that by grace I'm saved, and that grace is something that always uplifts me, because it's like, you really love me, you really cherish me, you really forgive me in all these times of my need and struggle. So as much as it pains me sometimes, I gotta extend that to other people too. I gotta forgive people, and at some point I gotta forgive myself also. So I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that forgiveness is a key aspect of life. It's something that really raises yourself, raises your body, raises your emotions, raises your mindset, because it allows you to let go of things. When you forgive people, it can be seen as weakness by other people, because you're letting go of a strong emotion or a strong feeling or strong action that you want to keep up. But sometimes holding on to that pain, sometimes holding on to that hurt, sometimes holding on to all of that feeling, those negative emotions, sometimes even trying to get revenge yourself, is the exact thing that God does not want you to do. And it's the exact thing that's going to get into the way of his plans for you for better. I know in my life, God has plans for better. I know in my life, God has plans for greatness. Now, let me not even say better. Better than greatness. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I see myself get inside the way of it. And lately, the reason why I've been getting in my own way is because of my frustration. It's because of my anger. It's because of my guilt. It's because of my shame. It's because of my relentlessness. And it all stems from not forgiving certain people. It's not just them, but in general, I see a root cause, and I try to attack it. And right now I'm trying to tackle this thing that's in my heart, and the thing that's in my heart is telling me to forgive. And that's why I follow Jesus. On this channel I try to like just talk about normal stuff, hip hop, motivational stuff, sometimes architecture, but my life is really centered around Jesus. And whenever I fall out of character, I remember his character, and it puts me back into place. And one thing that was really prominent about him was the fact that he forgave people. He was a forgiving dude, And it's hard to be forgiven, but sometimes, bro, like, it's not even worth it to carry that pain. It eats you up inside. It destroys you. It literally makes you bitter. I don't want to be waking up in the morning with a negative connotation over my head, a negative cloud over my head. Heck no. I'm a happy man, I'm a positive man, you feel me? I'm an optimist, I like to think of the better sides of things, The grass ain't always greener on the other side, so I like to water my grass. I like to mow it. I like to tend to it, take care of it, all of that stuff. But sometimes people can get you out of character. Sometimes people can just get you into a state. And oh my, is that peanut butter on my face? Oh! Alright, y'all, how y'all doing? I had a phone call and it ruined the audio for the rest of the video, but I just wanted to end it on, remember to learn how to forgive, try to take the day to forgive something or somebody or just anything in your life that has been weighing down on you. Don't carry that weight. Don't ever carry that weight unless you're in the gym trying to get pumped. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have a good day. I'm Tammy. This has been For the Love of. Today been For the Love of Forgiveness. Have a good one. Ciao.